Hello, so today I'm going to be doing EFT and TFT for loss of self-esteem, loss of self-love, kind of building yourself up to overcome some of the things that you've gone through in your life, whether it be childhood trauma or, adult trauma, anything like that. So EFT is emotional freedom technique. So it's a technique where you tap on meridian points throughout your body to help move that energy along and help you kind of regulate and transmute some of that stress and trauma and tension and any of those heavy feelings that you might be feeling. TFT is thought field therapy. This is more of an internalized technique. So you think about what it is that you have going on and you tap on those points. But with EFT, we are saying a phrase out loud and we're tapping on those points. So they're very similar. They're just a little bit different in the way that they're carried out. But they're both very, very helpful for anything that you might have going on. Sorry, my dog's in here with me, so you'll hear a little tapping. So I would recommend just finding a comfortable spot that's quiet and relaxing for you. You can turn on music, you can light candles, you can, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. And when we are tapping, we will be before we start tapping, we'll be giving ourselves a number. So the number will be from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst you've ever felt this issue, and 1 being you're not feeling it at all. So the goal is, with the tapping sequence, at the end of the sequence, I'll ask you to reassess your number, and hopefully that number has gone down a little bit. And this isn't an end-all be-all, it's not a cure. It's a tool to help you along the way. So it's something that you can keep doing whenever you feel things come up. And if your issue changes from day to day and you still need help with the tapping points, that's okay. You can change the phrases that I'm saying. So with the EFT portion, you're going to be tapping along with me and you're going to be saying the same things that I'm saying out loud. So if you have a different issue and it doesn't quite align with what I'm saying, just change that phrase slightly so that it matches what you need. And with the TFT portion, just think the thoughts that you need to think to make yourself feel better. And through the TFT portion, there are a couple of weird things that I'm going to ask you to do, like roll your eyes and hum, and just stay along with me. It might seem strange, but just keep going. When I ask you to hum anything that you want to hum. It can be a random tune. It can be, something that your favorite song, whatever it is that you want to do. I usually hum like Happy Birthday because it's kind of, sorry, my dog's trying to eat the camera. Because it's the most, common thing that I can think of. Lay down, lay down. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started then. Like I said, find a calm, quiet place for you. It's not meditation, but it does help if you don't have a lot of different distractions. Okay. So when I tap, you can tap either hand is fine. It doesn't matter. You can tap on both sides if you want. It's up to you. I usually only just tap on one, and I use my dominant hand. That's just what I prefer. So for me, I'm going to give my loss of self probably about a 5. If you know me, you know I've had significant trauma throughout my life, starting at a young age in childhood. I'm not going to re-go over that, but my loss of self is pretty severe. What I mean by loss of self is when you go through a trauma or you go through something extreme in your life, it causes imprints. It causes imprints that affect you throughout the rest of your life. It causes you to lose pieces of yourself and hide them deep down inside, or just completely dismiss them altogether, so that you form to be a person that is stronger. You have like a shell on the exterior that allows you to keep out all of that stuff. It's a defense mechanism that we all do as human beings. We protect ourselves because we don't want that kind of thing to happen again. So this is a way to kind of let yourself come back, allow yourself to feel good, allow yourself to be yourself, right? So to be yourself without the pain and the distress that you feel in your everyday life. So that's what I use this for. I mainly use this for complex trauma and guilt, which is my favorite. I mean, it's not my favorite to have, but it's my favorite to work on. And anxiety and stress and tension. That's what I have the most. I am such an anxious person. So this technique has been so helpful for me, along with Reiki and meditation. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, close my eyes for just a second and take a deep breath. Push your shoulders down and get rid of that tension that you're holding there. Okay, let's start with our karate chop point. Even though I feel a strong sense of trauma and self-loss, I completely love and accept myself. Tap here. I've suffered so much throughout my life, and I have lost so much of myself, but I still love me. Under the eye right here. It's okay. I have been through a lot, but I'm working to move forward. Under the arm, not in the armpit, but kind of right here. This tab. It's okay to have the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that I have. Okay, the chest. This is your collarbone, these bones right here. You can tap in the middle. You can pat like this. You can tap here. Take a deep breath. Sometimes I feel these feelings so heavy in my chest. It makes it hard to breathe. It makes it hard to function in my everyday life. But it's okay because I'm working on it and I'm moving forward. Okay, now we're going to get into our gamut series, which is our thought field therapy. Tapping right here between these two knuckles. We're going to tap here for a while, so make sure that your arms are rested and comfortable. And we're going to think about it. You can close your eyes or not. Just allow yourself to think about the things that you've gone through. It's okay to let those thoughts, feelings, and emotions come in. It's okay to get emotional. It's okay to get upset. You've dealt with so much in your life, and it's okay to not be okay. Just know that when you're healing, it's never linear. We all go back and forth. Healing is never going to be one directional. You're always going to have good days and bad days, but it will be okay. The important thing is that you're working on yourself, you're moving forward, and you're allowing yourself to feel this and acknowledge that it's an issue in your life and move forward. Okay, we're going to start our gamut series. So I want you to close your eyes, open your eyes and look at center. Close your eyes, open your eyes and look down into the left, just with your eyes. Look back to center, look down into the right, look back to center. Roll your eyes all the way around in one direction. Roll your eyes the opposite direction, all the way around. Now I want you to hum a tune, just any tune. Count from 1 to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count from 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hum again. Now I want you to roll your eyes again all the way around, back to center, all the way around the other way, back to center. Now I want you to just close your eyes and breathe. Take a deep breath in, long, slow, deep breath. Breathe out. I want you to think about one thing that you truly love that brings you happiness and peace. Think about it, visualize it, give it so much detail that you can see it clearly in your mind. that love. Allow that loving feeling to creep over your entire body, making you feel calm and at peace and happy. Bring that into your heart space. Place your hand there on your heart and allow yourself to feel it. Feel that happiness and love throughout your entire body. I want you to carry that with you throughout the times when you feel dark and low and stressed and filled with grief and anger and just burdened by your trauma. Just hold that loving feeling in. Let's take another deep breath. Open your eyes and reassess your number. So, are those intrusive thoughts still there? Are you still having a lot of problems with the issues that you carry? Is it lighter? Is it better? Has your pain gone away? Do you feel a little sense of release, maybe? So whatever number you started with, reassess your number and give yourself a new one. It's okay if your number hasn't changed or it's only gone down one. The important thing is that your number is not going up, right? So we're going to do this technique as many times as we need to get that number down. Okay, so just go straight through to the technique. You don't have to listen to all of the talking. And let's get started again. Okay, here we go. Tapping on the karate chop point, which is the meaty part on your hand. Even though I have such an experience with trauma, such a terrible experience with trauma, that it's left me with a lot of self-loss, self-doubt, self-worth issues, I still completely love and accept myself. I know who I am, and I'm working to get them back. I know what I've lost, and I do not let that affect my daily life. Sometimes it's okay to not be okay, but I'm working on it, and that's what's important. Tapping on the chest, take a deep breath here. With each passing breath, I allow myself to release some of these things that I've gone through that do not serve me to my highest good. Okay, tapping on the gamut point. Here's where we internalize. Think about what you've gone through. Think about how much you've overcome as well. Think about everything that you've realized on your healing journey and that you now know to be better for you. You know, you're releasing, you're feeling better, you're working on things, you're feeling better. Every day is a step forward, even if you slide back into the lower end of your healing. It's okay. It's still a step forward in your healing journey. Allow yourself to feel those thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It's okay. Part of releasing is allowing them to come up to the surface, to shed light to them, and to let them go. Those things don't serve you. They're not making you better. Dwelling on them, hanging on to them, it's not making you better. It's okay to release. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of people in your life that are not serving you as well. Sometimes people are only there for part of your journey, and it's okay to release them. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a person that is aware of their self and aware of their boundaries and the space that they need to make themselves whole again. Okay, let's start our gamut series. Close your eyes. Look to center. Look down and to the left. Look back to center. Down and to the right. Look back to center. Roll your eyes all the way around one direction. Look back to center. Roll your eyes all the way around in the opposite direction. Look back to center. I want you to hum a tune, any tune. Count from 1 to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count from 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hum again. Roll your eyes all the way around. Back to center. Roll your eyes all the way around again. Back to center. Okay, put your hands down. Close our eyes and take a deep breath in. Again, this time I want you to show gratitude for the person that you were, the person that you are, and the person that you are becoming. Place your hand on your chest and feel that energy, feel that life force, feel that heartbeat. And I want you to think about something in your mind that you are so grateful for. It can be something small like the sun shining on your skin today, or a good meal you had last night, a good conversation you had with a loved one, your family, something grand like the home that you live in, the job that you have, anything that you're grateful for. It can be small or large. Envision that thing that you're grateful for in your mind's eye so clearly that you can feel it. It brings you joy, it brings you peace, it brings you happiness. Allow that to fill up your heart space with love. Allow it to fill up your entire body with happiness, peacefulness, and a sense of calm. Open your eyes and take that with you throughout your day. Reassess your number. Has your number gone down at all? I would give myself about a 3. I'm feeling pretty calm and relaxed right now. And it's okay if your number doesn't get below a 3 or 4 or 2 or whatever. The goal is to get your number down so that you feel better throughout your day. You might have to do this every day for a little while until you learn to kind of self-regulate. You might have to go through the whole series for a while until you learn just a few tapping points can help you transform your entire day. So you can take any of these tapping points that resonate with you the most, and you can use them whenever you need to without saying anything, without doing anything special, without getting in a seated position. You can just simply walk around and tap. You know, sometimes my anxiety gets to me when I go out sometimes, and I just tap. And I'll hold my hands down in my lap, and when your hands are like this and you're tapping, people don't realize that you're doing any kind of self-soothing. It's not a big thing that's noticeable. You can tap on your fingers. There are many meridian points throughout your body, and some of them are noticeable, some of them are larger. You know, like tapping on the top of your head, tapping on your eyebrow, your eye, under your lip, here, your chest. You can tap on your outer thighs for releasing anxiety. I do that sometimes. Tapping on your rib cage underneath of your chest helps to release a lot of things. So we have so many tapping points that can help you regulate, that can help you release energy. And yeah, just try them out. If this was helpful to you, then keep going with it. Keep rewatching it until you feel comfortable and your number has gone down. You can use this tapping point series for anything. So instead of saying, I felt trauma in my life. Sorry, it's my puppy. He's back there. Sorry for the mess and the lack of aesthetic behind me. I am rearranging. So yeah, you can change it up. If it's stress from that day, say, you know, I feel stress in my day today, but it's okay because I know that I'm releasing. I know that it's not permanent. I know that nothing's permanent. You know, I know that I'm going to be okay. This is a safe space for me. I'm feeling relaxed and calm. I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to release. Whatever it is that you need to say it to yourself to kind of help regulate. But I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see or talk to you soon.